Laura and I were delivering signs one night, and it was interesting.
I was at Alice's home, and we were sitting in her family room discussing the events that took place that day as we were on the campaign trail. And the phone came in and said, "Alice, I need you in Falls Church tonight to deliver a group of signs for Trump." Of course, I'm sitting there, it's about 11 o'clock at night, and in my world, you go to bed at around 11 o'clock at night. What I learned is that Alice does not sleep. We jumped into the Donald, we headed to Falls Church with the trunk filled with Trump for President signs. We arrived at this quaint, quiet, sleepy townhouse community. She says, "I think this is the front porch that we are to deliver these signs." I said, "Alice, there is no room for error at 11 o'clock at night." She says, "Can you shine the light on the front porch?" "No, I will not shine the light on the front porch." She gets out, we get the signs up on the front porch, and I said to her, "We better get out of here real quick." Now you have to understand, you cannot do a three-point turn with the Donald. It ain't gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen. So she says, "Should I go right or left?" I said, "Let's go right." And just around the corner, and it's around 11:15 at that point, 11:30, there's a gentleman walking his dog, and he starts a commotion right there in the neighborhood. "Oh my gosh, this is fabulous. I've never seen a truck like this. This is wonderful. Go Trump." And he's hooping and hollering. And Alice rolls down the window and says, "Well, we're Virginia Women for Trump." And he says, "My wife has got to see this truck." In which she says, "Well, bring her out." And he says, "Well, she's around the corner and up the street." Now, you have to understand, this gentleman was walking his 150-pound boxer dog. What does Alice say? "Jump on in the truck and we'll take you to your wife." So killer and stranger jump into the truck. I am practically sitting on Alice's lap. Within 5 seconds, of course I'm barely breathing, Killer decides that he really likes me. You know, canines have a special way of telling you that they really are feeling the love. My last canine was a white, fluffy, 20-pound Westie. So without any hesitation, all of a sudden, his tongue sweeps the right side of my face. "Alice, he just licked my face." She said, "Who?" I said, "The dog." So not to be outdone by this canine, I decide I'm going to lean to the left. So what does Killer do? He leans to the left. He then proceeds to put his large paw on my lap and licks me again. I decided at that point I would make peace with my God and my countrymen. I said, Alice, I'm about to jump out of my skin. And the stranger says, oh, don't worry, he's just a puppy. I wanted to slap that man. And of course, Alice, in her charming Irish voice, said, Laura, they're Trump supporters. Just another wonderful day on the campaign trail with Alice Butler Short.